Saudi Arabia is diversifying its economy away from oil and turning itself into a hub for technology, education, and healthcare. The kingdom is surely in the midst of a transformation, and Prince Mohammad bin Salman is all set to change the landscape of the country for good. The strategy is built around 6 main pillars: to aim at economic growth, develop national human capital, attract the best talent, enhance the quality of life, and indulge in world-class urban planning to even create a global brand. Riyadh, which is Saudi Arabia's capital, plans to play a key role in Saudi's Vision 2030, and it appears those plans to make Riyadh among the world's top 10 economic cities has finally been unveiled. The goal for Riyadh is to drive its economy, industrial, and tourism growth in the upcoming years. So as to achieve this, the government will invest close to $23 billion into 4 projects that would offer opportunities worth $15 billion. This is then to be utilized for various residential, commercial, recreational, and wellness developments. With SNC-Lavalin's growing presence in the Middle East, the city is in a strong position to lead the way towards a much more sustainable future. So, what exactly has the kingdom planned out for Riyadh? Well, to start with, the primary aim here is to build a greener and much more sustainable city with considerably low carbon emissions. And what better way to achieve this mission than King Salam Park? The groundbreaking development is said to become the largest urban park in the world. It would offer a host of entertainment and activities for the city's various residents and visitors. The park will cater to various things like walking, cycling, and sustainable modes of public transport. But this isn't the only green initiative currently being worked on. Riyadh is in its preliminary stages of the Green Riyadh project. Green Riyadh will focus on implementing more trees and plants throughout the city, and additionally, all of the greenery will be watered by recycling water from an intricate irrigation network. The goal of the project is to improve air quality and reduce atmospheric temperature, while at the same time motivating citizens to follow a healthy lifestyle. While stellar infrastructure and often welcome great career opportunities, doing so with a sustainable approach is what makes the effort commendable. With top-notch designing and engineering, the Middle East is trying to rope in both the public and private sectors to make out a real difference for generations to come. And as a result, Saudi Arabia is on the constant lookout for innovative, like-minded people with a mindset that can help the kingdom continue future-proofing the environment with a much more sustainable plan for a better tomorrow. We've already seen that Saudi Arabia has placed infrastructure at the core of its 2030 vision, and among them, transport is high on the agenda. We're talking about the Riyadh Metro project. This new rapid project system is set to ease traffic congestion in the capital of Saudi Arabia. This $22.5 billion project will include 85 stations and 6 lines and is only the second metro system in the entire country. Riyadh Metro will purely run on electricity, which and thereby help control carbon emissions in the city. Additionally, projections estimate that the metro station will drastically reduce the number of cars on the road and save approximately 400,000 liters of petrol every day. Riyadh's new transport system represents just one of the several ambitious infrastructure projects that are helping to grow the city and grasp its place at the top of the world economy. If you thought infrastructure and job opportunities were the only factors being considered, then you're absolutely wrong. There is another key aspect of Vision 2030 that might take you by surprise. We're talking about population. Confused yet? At the Future Investment Initiative, or FII, gathering that took place in the Saudi capital, Crown Prince Mohammad bin Salman had revealed an ambitious plan which would project Riyadh into being one of the top 10 richest cities in the world. And in order to achieve this, among many other developments, he also spoke of doubling the population. Of course, he's welcoming people from all around the world to invest or trade in the kingdom, but with such an influx of opportunities, what he needs is a strong base to cater to their needs. And for that, he requires the locals to support his cause and help him with his vision. So, with a sizable population, the dependence on immigrants greatly reduces, and obviously, this is a very smart move to keep money within the borders. Oh, and talking about how cities represent 85% of global economic activity, the Crown Prince said, quote, "True growth begins in the city, whether in terms of industry, innovation, education, services, or other sectors. I have no doubt that the world economies are not based on nations, but on cities." In fact, Riyadh actually represents about 50% of the non-oil economy in Saudi Arabia and enjoys cost advantages over other urban centers. Quote, "The cost of developing infrastructure and real estate is also 29% less than the other cities, while the infrastructure in Riyadh is already doing very well because of the sound management and planning performed by His Highness King Salam over a period of 55 years and more." The FII event, which has attracted more than 10,000 registered attendees, as well as millions more on social media, also saw 24 multinational companies signing up so as to establish their regional headquarters in Riyadh. These include such big names like PepsiCo, Schlumberger, Beachtel, and Boston Scientific, as well as the fast food chain Tim Hortons. The Crown Prince had also unveiled that the Saudi Aramco, which is the world's biggest oil company, could stage a second offer of shares after its historic initial public offering years ago. Quote, "This will yield a cash flow that'll be transferred to the Public Investment Fund so as to be reinvested domestically and internationally for the benefit of Saudi citizens," he said. With over 1,000 art pieces being curated through 10 separate art programs and annual art festivals, the project will feature large-scale artworks that'll have at its centerpiece an iconic installation that will be Riyadh's 21st century landmark art statement. But wait, it's not just about art and infrastructure or even transport. In fact, Saudi Arabia wants to make itself known as the, quote, "capital of entertainment" too. And this is where they came up with Qiddiya, a 334 square kilometer project on the outskirts of Riyadh. Qiddiya has been said to offer a wide range of attractions, anywhere from 20,000-seat cliff-top stadiums to a Formula One standard racetrack. And the project is estimated to be $8 billion and finally open in 2023. Be it for its theme parks or even attractions, sports or wellness, nature or environment, arts or culture, Qiddiya hopes to draw in 17 million visitors annually. It's a clear vision by now that Saudi Arabia is leaving no stone unturned so as to transform Riyadh. Do you think that Vision 2030 will be a success, or do you think there's going to be quite a few bumps along the way that could halt its progress?